You know, with all the negativity going on in the world today, I kind of wanted to venture away from Star Wars or Gina Carano. I want to talk about something that I feel that needs to be shared, that needs to be addressed, and it's one of my addictions that I have, and it's getting borderline almost to a sickness. It's kept me single. I have yet to find a lady that can understand what I'm going through and be supportive, and most of all, just be there with me. So I'm going to share this with you guys. And I hope if I have you the next few minutes, you'll just let me in a little bit and we can talk about it. My addiction to Hot Wheels. Here we go. I know I was messing around. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Here we go, guys. Got a fun video ahead. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome in again with your pal, your friend, Mr. Knightson, and today we're going to talk about my addiction to Hot Wheels. But before I begin my topic, please take a quick second, hit that thumbs up button for me. It helps. Leave a thought, a feeling, or a question in the comment section below to help my channel grow. That'd be awesome, guys. Thank you so much. So today we're going to talk about my addiction to Hot Wheels. I love Hot Wheels. I'm straight up addicted to it. Not exactly, a thing you want to tell the ladies. Not exactly a turn on, so stay away from that line. But these are the ones that I found so far this year. And I'm going to kind of go over with you a few cars that are a lot of fun to find, that are hard to find. And if you happen to be lucky enough to know somebody that works at a store that carries Hot Wheels and they let you crack open a case, it's always a fun thing. So we're going to go over some quick little mentions. This one right here is the one that's a little popular for this year. It is the Hello Kitty Cool Combi. You can see little Hello Kitty right there. This one so far, I cracked a few cases and I only found one per case. So this car is a little bit hard to find. It is a mainline car. It's nothing. It's not a treasure hunt or a super. It's just they only come one per case. Some cars come 3 per case, 4 per case, 2 per case, 1 per case, and that Cool Combi is a really cool one to find. This one right here is another mention honorable. It's the Ford GT40, popular from last year's movie Ford versus Ferrari. This one, one case I cracked. There was 2 cases. It was the same case. I found one in one case and I found none in the other case. So this one's quite rare. Now we're going to get into treasure hunts. Now let me show you about treasure hunts. Treasure hunts are not very common. There's not always one in every case of Hot Wheels. I've opened 3 cases one time at a store, didn't find one regular treasure hunt. This is the treasure hunt from the B case of Hot Wheels. It's called the Street Wiener. And as you can see, there's a little silver tab on the back of the car, on the card, that identifies as the regular treasure hunt. Now, sometimes you can find treasure hunts like this all over the place. Other cars that are treasure hunts, you might only find 1 or 2. But I'm going to put a picture up right here of what the symbol is, so what you're looking for. Also, I'm going to leave a link to hwtreasure.com so you can kind of educate yourself what cars are coming out that are supers and that are regular treasure hunts. So another popular one, this came out. This is called the Custom 77 Dodge Van. This is a treasure hunt also. You can't really see the symbol because the van's kind of covering the card a little bit. But the Magic 8 Ball, like I'm going to explain to you here in a minute, the Magic 8 Ball cars are fun to find. This is a mainline. It's not a treasure hunt. It's a mainline. It's just a regular car. But what's fun about this car is that it's going to have the Magic 8 Ball tab. When you shook it and you asked it a question, it's going to have a tab on the bottom and give you the answer. I'll put a picture of it right here below. There's also some fun variants out there. This car is the Loopster. Now, the Loopster is kind of like a roller coaster car. Now, as you can see, the people in the back have the hands up. This is called a hands up variant. Not all loopsters have the hands up. So this is not a treasure hunt, not a super. It's just a variant mainline that they put out there that's kind of hard to find. And I actually found a couple. And you can see they're putting their hands up, putting their hands up. So yeah, that's one right there. So now I'm going to take you to my closet where I'm going to explain to you about super treasure hunts and the symbol behind them. Now, the regular treasure hunts have a silver symbol behind the car on the card, and the supers will have these two things specifically. A gold symbol like this, and plus it'll have a TH on the car somewhere. It'll be there. Here, let's go see if Grogu's in a good mood and I can go in my closet and check some of these out. Here we go. All right, Grogu, good job guarding the socks, man. You're doing great. So we're going to go over the first one. This one is the first treasure hunt, the super treasure hunt that I found out in the wild. My buddy Deuce taught me about these. And before, I had no idea. He taught me about super treasure hunts and regular treasure hunts, which have that silver symbol that I was showing earlier. But yeah, it became quite an addiction. And he actually knew a lot more about this than I did at the time. And I was the one that pulled this car out. And just by sheer luck, I felt kind of bad because he's never found one out in the wild. He's always gotten them for trade on tattoos or just swapping out. But that's my first one. Love it. Then we got some other fun cars. My Nissan Skyline Super. An 88 CRX hatchback Super. I actually had an 85 CRX hatchback. Pretty cool. Now, the main lines that I was kind of going over, this is a main line. Just a regular car. And this one was quite popular last year. They still are $1, just like the Supers are. You find them, it's like finding the Easter eggs. That's the main line. That's the Super. Now, this one right here, guys, was quite the hype last year because it came out right around the time where the Ford versus Ferrari movie came out. And it was the most sought-after car and pulled out on some Hot Wheels sites on YouTube as the top super of 2020. Highest sold listing on eBay was over $165 with shipping. And I knew for a fact I wasn't going to pay anywhere near that for that car. But I'm so happy I found it. It's such a beautiful car. But yeah, I found that at Safeway. And again, here is the main line of the Corvette Grand Sport. And here's the Super. You can see the difference between the wheels, the tires. The paint is a lot nicer. Plus it features that TH on the car. See the TH on the car. And then you can see the TH kind of a little bit good right there on the actual hood of the car. This one right here, I paid money for. Now, this is the Batmobile from the TV show, of course. And cards on Hot Wheels, which are, this is the cards, this is the blister, are kind of just as important like blemishes on comics. And it had these little tiny blemishes on it. So I actually got lucky and picked this one up for about $60 plus shipping. Usually these go for about $100 to $120 sold listings online. And then we have some other fun mentions like my Back to the Future Super that came out a couple years ago. This Mazda, really cool one. And then we have the Street Creeper Super. That was fun. So yeah, these are my soups. You know, some of them I paid money for. Some of them I traded. I traded for that one. The newest one, the latest one I found was this one right here. Now this is the main line. This is the car, the Magic 8 Ball. You know, when you shake the Magic 8 Ball and it tells you something on the bottom, it gives you like the answer. This car, the main line's a lot of fun, and a lot of people are going to be collecting the main lines because every car has a different saying from the Magic 8 Ball underneath. And here is the Super. And the Super also has about, I think so far, three different Magic 8 Ball tags under it. One says, you found it. That's the one I got. One says Super, and then one says Super Treasure Hunt. So this one's going to be the hot one of this year because they want to collect all different three variations of it. I don't really buy Supers online or on eBay, but this one is an exception. This one right there, the 17 Pagani Hydra Roadster. This one I actually paid $30 for. with shipping. And it's kind of a sought after car. It's really cool looking. And I think if you find a Supra online under 30 bucks and people want it, then it's definitely a fun car to have. And I actually bought it. I paid 30 bucks for it with shipping, and it came in pretty good condition. So I'm pretty happy about that. And other little just mentions, these ones right here are the mail-ins. You can get a special car like this. These are also have the rubber wheels and tires on them like the Super Treasure Hunts. But usually when you go to stores like Smith's or Kroger, they'll have these Hot Wheels shippers. And on them they'll have tabs where you tear off the tab. And then you have to find regular Hot Wheels at that store, buy 20 of them, tear the blister off, send in 20 cards on the same receipt, and then they'll send you a mailer that's usually worth anywhere from 20 or 40 bucks. So that's a popular one to have. And then I traded this one for a Super that I had that I really didn't care for that I found. Obviously, I love Batman, and I love Batman stuff, Batmobiles. I found this little guy at a yard sale, good find. Here's the Chase ID Hot Wheel car. And then my Ertl from 1989. And the Bat plane and the Bat missile from, sorry if the glare's a little bit bad, from Batman Returns. So yeah, just a lot of little fun little cars. This one is a first edition Bugatti. And then of course I have my metal on metal and real riders. These have nice paint on them. And they have the rubber on the tires, but they're worth only $5 or $6 and they're very common to find. Obviously, I love finding these ones. Lots of fun, my Scooby vans. This is the actual 55 Lincoln Futara that was designed for the Litter Batmobile. It's just a Johnny Lightning car. I just found it. I thought it was dope. So yeah, these are all my fun cars. I know it's an addiction and it's a sickness. And then we have my little turtle wagon. I love this turtle wagon. The door opens up and a little seat with a gun comes out and goes pew, pew, pew. It's just fun. And this Hoonigan right here, also a fun car. Really hard to find. I did a trade with that. But gassers are always the ones to find. The gassers are the most popular ones that I've learned in Hot Wheels. So when you find one of these, man, this one was particularly hard to find. Luckily, I had a buddy pick one up for me. And I paid $10 for it because I had nothing to trade at the time. But I love this car. Going for about $20 to $30 when it first came out. But yeah, that's my nerdy stuff. Now come out of the closet with me because we're going to go talk more about other stuff. Oh, real quick, just some fun mentions. These are the new Hot Wheel ID cars. These ones you can usually find at Target mostly. And they have a chip on the bottom of them that you scan into your phone, or when you buy the Hot Wheel ID track, it actually monitors the track time, speeds, things like that. And these are worth about $7 to $8, pretty common to find. And when you find the ones that have the Hot Wheel card with ID, those are called the Chases. These ones are pretty hard to find. They're not really common, but I was lucky enough to find almost each one from last year. And of course we have the Walmart exclusives. These are called Zamax. They're basically cars that have tempos and graphics on them, but no paint. And Zamac stands for zinc, aluminum, magnesium, and copper. And of course I have my really cool display that I have set up for all the regular treasure hunts that I found last year. That one was a pain in the ass to find, that custom Ford truck right there, the multicolor. Sorry about the glare. But that one was a really tough one to find. Sometimes you find like 15 or 20 of these in a month and you're like, I'm done collecting them. I don't want them. I mean, and other times you can only find maybe one of one car, one of one car, one of one car, and then you can find a bunch of the other ones. But yeah. Oh, and then of course my buddy got me Hot Wheels stamps for my birthday. Anyways, guys, it's just a fun hobby that I like to do. Hot Wheels is actually pretty popular. It's Americana, like Barbie or Tonka. But it's just fun to go out to stores and find the cars that you're seeking, that you think are cool. I'm going to leave a link in the description below of 3D Botmaker. You got to go check him out. He has this whole setup in his garage or somewhere in his house where he has like a legit track and he actually takes Hot Wheels and races them. It's a really fun channel. I love watching the videos. It's really entertaining and fun, but you'd be surprised. Hot Wheels is actually super popular. And even some of the channels have over 200,000 to 300,000 subscribers. Just even watching the cars roll down a regular Hot Wheel track. I mean, it's just fun to watch. Anyways, guys, take care. Make it your day. Thank you for letting me share a sickness and an addiction that I have. And we will see you next time in the next video. Bye, guys.